Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Build a Zoo, where we are looking over our killer wolf pack, who earned the name after actually killing off one of the protesters that we gave an animal experience with the wolf pack. Yeah, that didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. And we did actually end up losing a little bit of fame for that. At least the body is finally gone. But anyway, our killer wolf pack is doing very, very, very well. They actually have been having a lot of babies, and we need to go ahead and start sorting out our wolves. We have too many of them. Oh, look, we have our first wolf fan for the day, Noah. This place is pretty much perfect. I wish I could live here. Look at this. He's got 5 happiness. Yes, I'm so happy to see that. Where are you going now, sir? Like, I want to see, okay, if Noah's super duper happy. Oh, wow. And so now he's all the way over here. Is he going to look at more animals? Oh, he thinks that, look, there's a lot of poop in here. I know my keeper just showed up to clean this up, but hopefully he's going to be spending a whole bunch of money. And oh, where is he going now? Okay, I didn't expect to be following him around, but this is kind of cool. All right, he's just kind of minding his own business. I hope he's going to go spend money. It's occurring to me that I need to put down a lot more places for people to potentially spend some cash because we have a lot of people coming in now. Not that we need a lot more cash because we're kind of up to like $2.6 million. All right, well, good luck, Noah. I hope you have a great day. Hey, somebody made a mess in here. You guys, don't be so rude. Did I forget to give you guys a bin or something? Like, honestly, don't be rude. Then it's kind of cool because all of the people who are coming over here are actually coming here because they're here to look at the wolves. And I think the wolf pack, oh, and the bears. I think the wolf pack in particular is so popular because we have so many of them. And also because they are a highly ranked animal, like attractive animal. I think they've got a lot of stars. Muffin, how many stars you have? 3.5 stars. I would have thought it would be a lot higher than that, to be honest, because they're like one of the most popular animals in all of our Pixel Biology channel. But we're already up to 3 variants of wolves, and if we get up to 5, then we will actually be able to go ahead and splice their DNA in the CRISPR, which would be really fantastic. So I do want to work on that. I wonder if I should make like another wolf area. Because now that we have so much money and more coming in, I kind of feel like we can start buying up plots to just put animal variants into, because that could be kind of fun. All right, let me come down here and think about it. Definitely need to release some of these guys. How is our breeding area? Okay, so we do have a breeding pair trying to get the new variant of wolf. We actually have 2 breeding pairs trying to get the new variant of wolf, and it looks like we have a ton of experience contributing to that as well. So yay, that's really wonderful. Okay, so, oh, and speaking of the wolves, we can actually go ahead and trade a wolf to the Toronto Zoo because they are looking for animals who enjoy the cold in exchange for walruses. So I think that'll be our project because I have written down here on my little piece of paper, the wolf pack needs reduced in size and focus on variants. And if I were going to work on the wolf pack, we might as well trade one of them away for walruses. Which means, for the sake of wolves, I think we're gonna start working on like an icy Arctic area. And you know what? We have enough money. This may seem ridiculous, but I kind of think what we should do is we should go ahead, maybe buy up this spot, and maybe even buy up this spot, like above it, and just close this one off, not develop it just yet till I figure out what the heck I want to do with it, and make another Arctic area over here. Or, oh, I know, let's actually finally move this like eyesore out of the way. Of course. You guys, let's come over to the very, very, very edges, and then let's actually move all of the eyesore like warehouses and everything else over to this far right edge past the new horse fields. We'll try to leave like half of it available for the horses to have an extension. Is somebody feeding my goats? I hope somebody's feeding my goats. We have zookeepers assigned to the goats, so they should be fed. We'll keep an eye on those. But we'll come over here and we will start moving all these eyesores out of the way. And then I guess we could expand up here for the sake of having the walruses for now. And then eventually I will hopefully move a bunch of the Arctic exhibits further up here, potentially. I just feel like they belong up in the north. All right. That sounds like a good plan. A convoluted plan, but it is a plan that we kind of evolved working with the wolf pack issue. All right, so $250,000. That's fine. Just take all my money, see if I care. And then we do need to actually think about space. Why has nobody come to feed my goats? I really think somebody should be feeding my goats. Let's look at the heat map. Where's my animal? There's nobody assigned to the goats! What have I done? Oh no! Okay, I think what may have happened is that when I deleted the Arctic habitat, that is what had my zookeepers assigned to them. I'm sorry, goats! I have people coming to you right now, okay? Also, I want a lot of goats, so we might expand their exhibit, like over here. But I could also go to the north. How are the horses doing on space? The horses actually have plenty of space at the moment. So I'd rather make like another horse area than just have one gigantic one too. Because I think having multiple areas for the different variants is actually going to be pretty good. All right, let's start moving these weird things all the way down here. And then we'll hide them behind a bunch of trees. All right, warehouse, you give me a headache. All these water towers also give me a bit of a headache. But we're going to start doing it. And I guess we could start working on having more offset for all of our water and for all of our electricity. Trying to find more ways to do better. All right, I think we're gonna need to go ahead and we're gonna need to put in a subway before I do anything else if I want to be able to make this work. I think we'll go ahead and put like the little red, oh, actually, maybe we can unlock one of the new types of subways. Why not? I have that on my list too. We have animal subway, and then there's another subway somewhere over here, themed subway. Okay, let's unlock the themed subway. Subways are essential for larger zoos and allow your staff and visitors to quickly get from one place to another. Unlock 2 more transport pack to reduced cost of your subways by 40%. Yay! We can have balloons! And they count as promotional objects! And also ice animal sculptures! I'm learning those are really important because decoration is vital. Alright, themed subway. Let's see, we have Asian subway now. We already had the pyramid subway. Oh, Western sub! Oh my gosh, why not have a little section that looks like a little Western zone? Alright, the little subloon where our employees are gonna come out of. I think that's adorable. So we'll put the subloon over there. Actually, maybe it should be more centrally located because, in fact, we might have multiple subloons because here's my warehouse and I need people going in and out of the warehouse fast because that's where a lot of the stuff needs to be. And then we have the vet office. I guess I don't need to like put off into the wild blue yonder. So I'm just gonna put the vet office next to the improbable lab for a second. And the recycling center, technically we could put not all the way back here, but I kind of like the idea of tucking it back over here. I'm gonna cover this place in trees. And then that's just a subway left. I wonder, oh my gosh, look how filthy that is. I guess I don't have a janitor zoned there and I definitely need to. Okay, so this is kind of like where employees are running around. I don't know how many warehouses I need. I don't know how many of these like processing places I need. I'm hoping if I get more of them, but they're underutilized and I don't know what that means. So I've actually been thinking I want to move this just literally like across from the warehouse. Is that where people send? Is this where people send like this building? Where do the crops get sent? Like a bunch of these crops aren't even being harvested in time now. In fact, most of these are dead now. I think I need to adjust that. Like this is my farmer. I think a bunch of my crops are just dying instead of being harvested in time. All right, I'm gonna have to write down like a guide on how to do better farming. But moral of the story is we at least have this section created with a bunch of my employees running around And we can block this off. We should not have guests coming over here to look at the horses from the side. So let's start blocking this section off. Sir, you need to leave, please. This is not open to the public. This is actually a private facility. Thank you very much. There we go. And then I'm gonna come in and put in like ferns and grass. All right, I'll do little ferns this time because I love ferns. All right. Yeah, none of you guys should be here. This is not, there we go. This is not for people to come and look at my animals. So I hope you all know you're blocked off now. All right. And then we'll fill this area in. And then I might even hide the quantum thingy behind a tree until we start using it. I did go ahead and last night, while you guys weren't here, I traded out all of the buses because we have millions of dollars. I traded out every single bus so that it is only double-decker buses now. So we have a whole bunch of buses we have taken off route because the double-deckers transport 55 people at a time. Ooh, and we have a new variant of hyena! Sweet! And that's really fantastic for us. Alright. And all the other buses, like all the yellow buses only do 8 people at a time, which is just ridiculous. There. So now we've got that down. And then I'm gonna do... Look, so many people are coming to look at our horses. This is one of the best decorated places we have, so I'm pretty proud about that. Alright. We'll have people come to the warehouse. And I promise I will try to figure out the farming thing. It's just not very intuitive for me. So I apologize if you're like, Seri, it's obvious. You should just do X, Y, and Z. It's not obvious to me. So be nice. All right, let's see. Let's put in that big tree. All right, I'm not gonna be able to hide this as much as I hoped, but at least I can soften the blow. Go away, sir. There we go. And I might edit this in the future to be able to put like more buildings and things. But I kind of love covering just everything in trees. All right, and a patch of grass. Boom. Yay! All right, now that this is all taken care of, what other things could I add into this corner actually that I haven't looked at forever and could be contributing to making all of our facilities run better? Surveillance for keeping tabs on your customers. Oh, I've never put in a little surveillance thing, and I wonder if it could actually help me understand my customers better. Wow. I wonder if I should have it back here as like a little hidden building. Then we have a water tower so that we get our water locally. I should definitely check that out. And wind turbines to generate our own energy. So those I might put back here. I don't think we need another incinerator, but we could use that if needed. And we're operating at 99% workload on our recycling center. So having another one, especially with the mountain of people we are getting, probably not a bad idea. Second recycling center. I could do that. I'm trying to decide, like, I think having wind turbines down here would actually be a really good idea to generate a little bit of electricity. Do I have anything? Pollution. Oh, we don't have any sustainable electricity. And we're being evil in our carbon from fuel. Oh my gosh, please, trees you plant will absorb carbon, helping you to offset it. The more CO2 your trees convert to oxygen, the better for your moral standing. Okay, so we will go ahead and we'll add in some wind turbines to help out with our morality. And I mean, now is the time because we have money to do it. So we gotta put our money where our mouth is, you know what I mean? Oh, those are cute. All right. I can move them so we can have more of them if we need to, but this is really cute. There we go. They're not very expensive either. How's our morality on pollution now? Electricity? Still evil, so we probably need 1.5 million of those Our morality went up though. We probably need like 1.5 million wind turbines in order to like make even a dent in how much electricity we're currently using. Hopefully the turbines won't like crash into each other and like start fires, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's actually see. I'm kind of curious about the surveillance thing, but I don't know where I want to put it yet. And I'm really perplexed about, so you can only have one warehouse. Products from your farms or factories will be placed here and potentially sold for huge profits. So that's great and all, except I think I told my processor to hold on to everything and like somebody needs to come and collect stuff. And I don't think my mill is even working. I don't think my mill has ever worked because I'm trying really hard to get stuff going. Huh. Alright, we'll worry about that later. The moral of the story is we've made a new walrus area by moving everything that was kind of an eyesore up here out of the way. And now we'll spend the last of the day kind of tidying up this nastiness and making it look nice. And I think we'll move a bunch of these so that the penguins can have a larger area. And we might just make another subway that's flipped around, or even like just move the subway up one so people can get around it. All right, that's my plan. That's my game plan and I'm sticking to it. Let's go, go, go. All right. And I'm gonna keep the trees on this side. And we're gonna make a little blockade out of plants. Because nobody can resist the plants. There we go. Penguins, you're about to get an upgrade, friends. Not there, though. Alright. And the pandas are separated. Oh my good word, there's too many pandas. I never thought I'd worry about having too many pandas, but that has happened in both Planet Zoo and it has happened here. So I suppose we should celebrate the fact we have immensely successful panda breeding programs. Alright, so we'll move a bunch of these trees up here. And that'll give us space for a walrus. And I'll have a little blocked off spot. And that will be our goal today, to at least get the walruses on the way here. Alright, we'll move the subway up. We'll move the statue up. Here, we'll move it all up a little bit. And then we'll move this up a couple. There we go. So people can come over here. We'll destroy this subway. There's trash everywhere. I will have to, there's trash everywhere here. You know what? I'm gonna have to assign like a penguin person to just come and like clean this area because this is ridiculous. All right, let's remove the yellow grass. And my mind, my heart, they are already calming down with the sheer excitement of realizing that we will no longer have such a horrific eyesore in the middle of here to look at. And actually, I'm thinking we should expand the area next to the elephants so that we could go ahead and move our poor hyena just stuck here in the middle of nowhere out of the way. All right. Employees are doing good. There we go. Cleaned those things up. Let's mark off a spot for the hyena to go ahead, or excuse me, the walruses to go ahead and enjoy. Probably just over here. Walruses strike me as somebody who could be a really big, like big. You might want to make sure your walrus. There we go. We'll hide that. Has plenty of space. Okay, so we'll come down here. And then like so, let's leave 3, 1, 2, 3 for people to be comfortable. And we've got tons and tons and tons of room. So I don't think we need to worry about the walruses not having a big enough house. There, boom! We've almost done it, you guys, yes! All right, I'm gonna trade Patricky the ostrich. Whoops! I went to Berlin Zoo and I just traded ostriches for panthers. Where can I put these? There's nowhere to put them. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, we can put them in here. We can put them in the now empty habitat. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just traded the wrong thing. I'm so embarrassed. Like, what is available from Berlin Zoo now? Peacocks! Yes! That would be amazing! However, they want like one of my rare horses for peacocks, and I really want peacocks. Apparently they made the females look different. Whatever, I can roll with that. Meanwhile, anything special to adopt? No. However, what I meant to do was come to Toronto Zoo, not to Berlin Zoo, and go ahead and trade one wolf for, we'll trade Raven the wolf to Toronto Zoo for the walruses. I am the walrus? No, you are the walrus. What is the song about anyway? Never heard of it? I guess it was before your time, and to be honest, you're better off that way anyway. Alright, so meanwhile, let's take these walruses back where they belong, up here. I can't believe I just completely messed like all of that up. That is so funny. Oh well. Okay, so there we go, you guys. So now I have panthers incoming, which means I desperately need to expand this section. Let's just buy some land this direction. It's $100,000 more than it was before. And then we're going to actually, I want to expand the tapir area and maybe put a subway. Here, I'll just go ahead and like put the subway in right now while I'm thinking about it. Maybe a subway and a bathroom, actually. I want them to be on this side with some, maybe some trees behind them. So I'm gonna have a bathroom here. And then I'm going to have, oh my gosh, all I wanted to do was work on the wolf population today, and yet here we are, and it's such a Seri way to do things that I cannot stop laughing. I'm gonna put the subway over here because I want to maybe put some statues and light, since we've learned how important those things are. And then finally, I'm going to make a proper panther section right over here, and we're just gonna have it come up to basically the whole thing, and we'll put water up at the top of the panther's enclosure. And I might leave room for a big jungle falls up top over there. All right, we'll have to see what kind of, there we go, what kind of enclosure that makes for our panthers once things are done here. Oh my gosh, but before I forget, here, I'll put in a little pond. Now remember guys, decorating the lakes that we create gives us so much decoration points. And I don't know, I think panthers like to, in fact, I'm pretty sure that panthers, which are just a name for melanistic jaguars, by the way, really love swimming. So having a big section like this with maybe like a lily pad or, ooh, those mangrove trees. Of course. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Ooh, look at the gigantic one. Yes. All right, having a big old section like that, mwah, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. We'll even put in one light. Oh, you know what? DoPieDie keeps coming here, and he only had a decent time. You should have let me know you were coming, because then I would have done something. But I guess it's good to come stealth. Maybe a light ball. Yeah, we'll do like a light ball. There we go. And try to leave some area for them to be able to play in. Oh, this is so fun. All right, so how do we have -2 guest? Did somebody die? How do you have negative guest? Concern? All right, so next time, friends, in our attempts to lessen the number of wolves we have and trade away some walruses, we have actually ended up desperately expanding for panthers, and we have cleaned up what has been an eyesore for a long time for me. What's this? Oh my gosh, UFO encounter! Cows have been disappearing from the local zoo, and inquiring minds want to know, is this the case of livestock larceny or simply natural bovine decline? In something that sounds like an episode of Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, Ray Santilli said, I saw a flying saucer in the sky. It came through the air and hovered above the zoo. Then I saw a cow levitating towards the ship. It was totally out of this world. Ray is a known UFO conspiracist who is rumored to have created several hoaxes in the past. However, in this case, the manager of the zoo confirmed that the cows have recently started to go missing. Aliens are my cows! What is going on? What is happening, my cow? What do I do? What on earth? Oh my gosh, aliens are real. The world has erupted in excitement, fear, and intrigue as what appears to be a crashed alien spaceship has been discovered at the local zoo. While some think this is a hoax designed to attract more visitors, others are more convinced. Norman, chairperson of the local science fiction club, hopes that this is the first of many extracurricular interactions. This confirms Luke Kirk from Trek Wars is real. Trek Wars is real, and he will come to rule the Earth as our new Lord and Master. Meanwhile, a male eyewitness in a black suit has suggested it is indeed a hoax. Why would aliens come here, he asked, to prove that cows are actually the highest form of life on the Earth? Nonsense. The eyewitnesses also deny shooting down the spaceship. Eyewitness, who refused to be named, declines the existence of aliens in an interview. New discovery, crash site unlocked. Congratulations on discovering this secret structure. You can now build it. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. If you guys could, do please leave a like for having our cows literally be abducted. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!